Thanks for taking time out of your day. I hope that by the end of this presentation, you saw what I saw, what I see, the potential, look, as we know, a lot of us come from a company at the moment that is on hold, and I was looking for something new, something different, something that I could sink my teeth into. And this is it. I looked at it, I studied it. Everyone knows that I'm Mr. Due Diligence. I asked all the tough questions. So with that, I'm just going to jump into the presentation. The company is called USI, and it basically stands for United Software Intelligence. This is about transforming your life. Now, USI, they are a technology company that has specialized for many years in the development of automated trading software in the Forex market. Now, if you're like me, I saw this and said, yeah, thanks, but no thanks. When I first heard about it, I kind of thought, eh. But then after I really dug into it, I thought, wow, this really is, this actually works. And at the end of the day, it's all about the product working, and we're going to hear more about the product later on. Suffice it to say, it's been 8 years in development. More than 100 software versions have been developed and successfully tested in practice, not just hooking it up and running past market performance through it, but actually running it real time. Very important to know that it works. And the objective was really to create software. You see, these are a group of people that had been previously managing high net worth individuals. So they were given a task, and that task was to create a consistent development of a fully automated trading software for even us little guys. And it wasn't an easy task, but they went to work, and they've been able to accomplish this. And again, you'll hear more about how this works. But the one thing I'm going to say is it's fully automated. You literally hit a button and you're done. If you're worried about, oh no, it's a markets, and you see these charts and graphs, get all that out of your head. At the end of the day, you don't have to worry about that with the way this particular software works. It's very technical. It's very complex. There are many particularities of it, and however, successfully completed after 7 years of intensive development. In numerous intensive tests, they've consistently had excellent results. Could be achieved with the excellent chance of winnings in practice with the software. Now, the great thing I love about this is it's a lifetime license. It's a lifetime license, and it's for trading in the Forex market, and it's a continuous service for the optimization. In other words, they're not just going to sell you a product and leave you high and dry. They're going to update that product day in and day out, and they work all kinds of hours to make sure that this software works. Remember, they have high net worth individuals, so they are about long-term relationships. Very important to remember through this. The software license, through this service, it's possible for anyone to trade in a highly complex market without even having any knowledge, and you have excellent chances of winning in the market. Here's an example of some of the trades that are done. I'm not going to go deep into this because our resident expert here on the call tonight is going to take care of that for you. So how simple is this? You register with USI Tech, you grab your software license, you open your own trading account at the broker. Now, it's like a bank account. You open up your own account. You install the software, you deposit trading money into your trading account, you activate the software, and you're done. It is literally that easy. All right. The trade, the broker that they chose to use is a company called Royal Financial Trading. They are based in Australia, and they have been around for more than 10 years. Now, Why did they partner with Royal Trading? Well, first of all, they're licensed by the Australian Securities and Investment Commission. If anybody has any knowledge whatsoever about financial matters, ASIC is probably the most stringent body in the world when it comes to financial. The license is from from the Corporations Act, and basically that is very stringent. What does that mean? First of all, they're 100% straight-through processor. In other words, your orders are going directly on the exchange, and your trading is just like on a real exchange.
Yep.
Sorry. Just give me a second here. Okay, great. Okay, trading at the ECN, you're trading against other traders in real liquidity in the market, and you're never trading against your own broker. There's a big difference between a money maker and a straight-through processor, and this is a straight-through processor, so you are trading directly on the ECN. The other important thing to note here is that when you open a financial account, it is a separate account. Your money is safe in that account for you only. Not even the broker can use this account. It's financially regulated through ASIC, and it's incredible to know. Look, the company is not a financial company that you're purchasing the software through. They're simply a software company. So the money is here, registered separately for you to trade with. The trading software, it has some unique algorithms and what's called a non-existent indicator. I'm not going to go into that, but just know that they use their specialized indicator. Trading software has no increased risk of loss under extraordinary market fluctuations. It's extremely stable, and I've seen this software at work day in and day out, and believe me, it is fascinating to watch how it actually works in such a way that you don't get the big spikes, and you just seem to get a lot of consistency. So what they've done is they've maximized the risk reduction in a very high risk market, and they've based it on a medium long-term strategy with continuous chances of winning. In the past, they've had up to 150% a year, but listen, if you did 20%, would you be upset over that? Absolutely not. I don't know any place where you can do that. So the marketing plan, it's very unique, and it'll change the industry forever. You have a chance to personally refer customers, and recommendations will be rewarded, of course, with a commission. It's a 3x3 matrix with real spillover. And, whenever I do these programs, I never expect spillover. I just don't. That's just the way I operate. But the way they put this together, it's very conceivable, and, that you will actually get spillover. And the payments are 12 compressed levels deep. Now, I'm not going to expect you to get this in one go if you've never done this type of business before, but we're going to go through the basics. And believe me, I've had people on my team that I've gone over this by the third time. When they actually get this, they are bouncing off the walls. For the next week, they are not sleeping, and they're bouncing all over the house. So very good stuff. Commissions resulting from the purchase of any lifetime software license by the customer. So you get commissions for selling the product. By the way, you don't even have to own the product to make commissions. That is, excellent. You can simply refer the product. And then there's permanent payment of broker fees. You're going to see how powerful this is in a minute. Very, very, very powerful. So 3x3 matrix. This is all it means. All it means is you're here, and there's different color codes to let you know what things mean. So position open is this color. That you have a partner that you have sponsored, that would be this color. And then, of course, spillover is this color. Now, you have 3 positions, 1, 2, 3. Once you go and, you know, either like sponsor somebody, or it's possible that someone up here may put someone in your team. So your matrix is going to start to populate. Now, once you've got your 3 positions filled, whether it's by you or somebody else, it doesn't matter. Once those positions are filled, anyone else you bring in has to go underneath one of those 3 people. And it will go left to right, 9 positions. And of course, each of these 3 have their own 3 people. So you can see your matrix starts to grow pretty rapidly. The secret to this business, I think, is strictly getting 3 people. And I'm going to tell you why in a second, because it's very, very, very powerful. All right, 3 by 3. So again, here's you. Here's your own position. Here is your direct partner 1, direct partner 2, direct partner 3. Now, in a matrix where you've had no help, this is what it would look like. It would be you, and you know, you put in all these direct people, right? That doesn't look too fun, does it? Because that means you just got to do nothing but recruit and recruit and recruit. You're always looking for the next person. Now, this wouldn't be bad if you did this. Wow, you'd be off to a great start. But more what it's going to look like is this. You're going to have some partners that were spillover from up above. You're going to have some partners you've placed directly. And you're going to have some partners that are what are called qualified. So what do we mean by qualified? Qualified means that they are now able to earn in the matrix. Now, for you, or for anyone in this matrix, and let's just go look at this for a minute, okay? This is the robot, by the way, is a one-time €600 purchase. No monthly fee. Now, I got to tell you, I've seen companies built just like this that have a product of self-improvement. Well, wait a minute. So I'm going to pay €500. I'm going to get self-improvement courses. Well, guess what? I can get all that free on the internet. So pretty soon, it's not about the product. It's simply about making €600 off every, you know, and getting more and more people in and making a bunch of money. No one cares about the product. We know they don't, but it's all about the potential of the money. Well, here they've done something amazing. They've actually has a product that works. And again, you're going to see all about the product. This is right here. All this assumes that the product works, and we know it does. So once you know that product is real and it works and it gets results, now all this starts to become very, very, very important. So if you make a direct sale, you are going to get €120 every time you place somebody. Now, it's interesting to note that if these 3 positions are full, when you put someone in, they may end up here or even down here. Guess what? It doesn't matter. Wherever they fall in here, the system knows they're direct to you. You sponsored them directly. You will get your €120 for each and every person that purchases a robot. Now, in addition to that, there's another €150 that will be distributed throughout the matrix. And how does that work? Very simply. Let's say, well, we'll see it in a second, but what's important about the €150 is that most companies rely on what's called breakage. What's that? Well, if certain people are qualified, as that's made, and we'll see that in a minute. Actually, let me go on to the next slide. And just before we get there to finish explaining what I was a second ago, there's also brokerage fees. So for every €100 that the company is going to pay back from the fees it gets from the broker, it's going to pay €25 to, once again, to the sponsor, and €75 to the matrix. Now, here's the very, very exciting part to this. Let's say this is you up here, and let's say you're at the very top of the tree. There's no one above you. You're right at the top of the tree, and this person down here purchases software, right? The system looks back up. Now, I was talking about breakage a minute ago. What that means is since it looks up 12 units upwards in the matrix, if it in most companies, they'll assign a certain value. We'll give this guy on the first level, we'll give him like maybe 10%, we'll give this guy 8%, and they work out percentages all the way down. So what happens is if all those positions aren't filled, all of that money just goes back to the company. They don't care, they just keep it because they know only so many people are going to build the matrix. This company says, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to look back up through the matrix. We're going to see how many people are qualified. In this case, we got 1, 2, 3 people qualified. So that 150, we're going to divide by 3. Now, if only you were qualified, they would pay that entire amount to you. So you would get 150. Now, the very minimum you can get is €12.50 on 12 levels. Now, if you just understand what that means, it is incredible, because when I start to show you how deep these levels go, and you start realizing you have a potential of €12.50 on each one, it's absolutely extraordinary. Now, what do you have to do to qualify? I can tell you that in most matrices, if I go back here, okay, in order to open up these 2 levels right here, you would need to say sponsor 2 people. Then you want to open up the next one, they're going to ask you for maybe a couple of more. And maybe the third one, they want 3 people. Why? Because there's more and more people that you have potential of earning in your matrix. So by the time you go down 12 levels, you usually have a product. First of all, you have a product that usually costs a lot more, $1,500, $2,000, and they want you to sponsor anywhere from 12 to 15 people just to open up your entire matrix. In this company, all you need are 3 direct people who have purchased a robot for €600, and you are fully open. You know what that means? That means regardless of how those people got in your matrix, I don't care if somebody up here put in 10 people, if they fall within your matrix, you are going to get paid on those people. Guess what? It happened to me today. One of my direct referrals brought in a referral, and of course I earned my commission, my one-time commission from the referral, plus I earned the matrix. So very, very exciting stuff. I'm going to show you a couple numbers here. Now, this is kind of what they've done is they've estimated, right? Look at the bottom level here, 1250. There is a possible 531,000 people on this level. But what you have to remember here is that, look, if you're thinking, oh man, I could never sponsor that many, I could not even get close to that. Do you understand that if you simply got 3 people, and in a perfect world, those 3 got their 3 to qualify, and those 3 got their 3, you would hit these numbers. You absolutely would. But what if you hit a quarter of that? What if you hit half? What if you hit an eighth of that? So the point is, if the matrix works, which is what this all is encompassed around, if the product works, which we know it does, once again, and you'll see track records and all of that, then this becomes very much a reality. Now, this is a one-time deal, okay? Now, as we go to here, these are based on a €2,000 trade account, and again, these are complete estimates. Don't hold us to this at the moment. They're verifying all the numbers. From what I understand, these are very conservative numbers. So now, why are they going to share the broker fees? Well, think about this for a minute. We've got a one-off payment of €600. We have no monthly fee. That in itself is incredible. But now they're adding where they're going to pay out money that they get from the broker because every time you do a trade, there's fees generated. Well, the company is going to take a portion of those fees and they're going to pay those out to the matrix. So you start to think 6 months down the road, a year down the road, look at it this way. You're putting money in a trading account You're earning money on the trading account. You've made one-time commissions. Potentially, you could go all the way up to, you know, look, right? 1.6 million they say here on the one-time robot. You can go up to 6.6 million just on the robot alone. And by the way, this isn't total. It's if you had all these people on this level and this level, this is all cumulative. You add all this together. So again, very, very important to realize how this matrix works. And the fact that if you just see the vision, you don't need a gazillion people to do this. So what happens? There's a lot of potential here in this particular opportunity. Now, moving on, and this is something I qualified for, and I was kind of blown away because here's what I did. Okay, this is what I did last week. I'm here, and I got 3 people, directs, to purchase the software, and I purchased the software. Well, because all my 3 directs purchased the software, I got a 37.5 euro payment on each of the 3. Why? Because they were in my matrix, and there were some people above me. So when the system looked backwards, it said, "Oh, okay." We calculated it all out and said, "Here you go. You got 37.50." But then, because I put 3 in during 1 week, they had this bonus, and this bonus is only good for up until November 1st. So it took 15 euro from each sold software license, and they put it in a big pool. So let's say, for example, there are 100 licenses sold, and you multiply it by 15. That gave us 1,500 euro, and 5 partners hit the goal. That would result in 300 euro. Well, I didn't quite hit 300. I got 111 euro. So in my first week last week, by getting 3 direct partners and myself, I ended up with 583 euros back in my pocket out of 600 that I spent. Now I'm fully qualified for the matrix. Every time somebody drops in my matrix, I'm getting a minimum of 12.5 euros. I just don't know any other business model that pays that amount all the way down 12 levels. That is incredible in my books. Secondly, if you're a big player, and you really want to go for the gusto and you want to get a chance at doing something, if you fill your 3x3, so that's just over 27, 9, 36, something like 40 people, right? You go and sponsor 40 people direct, guess what? You're getting a shot. You're getting a shot at a draw, okay? And this is, again, before November 1st. And you can win a 5,000, a 3,000, or a 1,000 euro. And by the way, there could be multiple awards depending on the total sales. So you could win this money in a trading account to begin trading from the 1st of November. Now, if you're a really big player and you go out and you sponsor like just over 300, which is another level of your matrix, it's 3x3x3x3, okay? You have a chance to share 1% of the monthly net earnings from the company. All players have achieved this goal. They're permanent members of what's called Founders Club, and they will have an advisory board member. They will be an advisory board member, and once a year they'll be invited to an exclusive strategy team meeting. So this is for the really big players out there that want to go and make this happen. So in summary, what I'm going to say is that if you look at all the things this company has to offer, and we highlight no monthly fee, one-time payments, ability to earn residuals on our trading accounts for our entire team, ability to earn money with the product, this just to me becomes an absolute no-brainer. And at this time, what I'd like to do is pass this over to my good friend Ralph Gold, and Ralph is going to go through the actual product, how it was developed, how it works, and all the kind of details that I know he loves to get into.
Okay, Mark, thank you very much. So please excuse because my English is not so good, but I hope you will understand me. And I will show you now our product. For this, I will share my screen that you can see this, you can understand this a little bit better. Okay. So please tell me when you see my screen.
Yep, we see your screen.
Okay. So this is the graphic of the MetaTrader 4. This is the platform for working, for operating in Forex, the Forex market. And here all the traders in the whole world are working and try to make profit. Okay. So what do they do? The most of the traders have two principal strategies. You have the first strategy the trader make. He goes with the trend. This means when the price go up, he will buy. He will go with the price. And the other strategy is the traders who see that the price will go up, they go in and sell, okay, because they mean the price will turn around and will go down, make a correction or make other tendencies, okay. So these two strategies are on the market and normal, and all the robots, all the softwares, all the EAs, expert advisors work like this. They go with the tendency or against the tendency. Okay? So what does this mean? This is really risky because when I go here with the tendency and the tendency will go on and will turn around and will go down, so I will lose money. Yes. The same is when I go with the tendency and here I think, now he will turn around, he will make a correction, he will go down, and he don't go down, he will go up. Yes. So I will lost my money. This is happened here with strong movement in the market, so it will be happened very fastly, and the people lost a lot of money. 90% or 95% in this market are losing his money. Only 5 or 10% of the traders are make profits in this market. Okay, this is really scary, I think, but this is real. This is real. Okay, so we have a situation when the software, you will see in the market a lot of thousands and thousands of softwares that you can have without paying, that you can have for $500, that you can have for $5,000, for $1,000,000. But all the softwares are working like this that I told you before. Okay? So the bad point of this kind of software is that you must put everybody who use the software, you must put on the same place into the market. Because when I go with the price, here the price go up, I go with the price, I must put everything here. Everybody will work with this software. The software will put everybody here because I cannot put here and after the next client here and the next client here and the next client here, because it's very risky to put a client here when the trend and the price was going on for a long time, for an hour, for 2 hours, like here for 3 hours. So the possibility that he will turn around it's big. So I cannot do this. I must put everybody on the same place. I must put in the market, and then the software will work and put out everybody on the same place out of the market. This is really risky because when you think something, when 1,000 people, 5,000 people, 10,000 people use this software, and everybody use only a lot, yeah, this is a price segment that you go into the market. This will mean we put here a lot of money in the market. And now I will ask you, who is moving the price on the market? Who make this price? Who make that the price go up and the price go down? These are the big player on the market. Who is a big player? Investment houses, central banks, big banks, okay? Deutsche Bank lá na Alemanha. Opa.
Right.
Lá na Alemanha, and so on and so on. this banks and
Right,
this
can I
investors.
call you back in a bit? I'm just listening to a webinar.
Can you please mute your microphone? Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, so this means when this is happened, when 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 or more people use this software, everybody go into the same price in the market. These people, this software will move the price. So the price, when they buy, the price will go up. When they sell, the price will go down. They move the price like the big players, and the big players on the market will see this. And in this time, they have software to put in the graphic here to see what is going on, what kind of strategy these people are using. And now the big players will use a strategy against you, against your software, and will kill you. This can be happen in 1 week, in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks, in 4 or 5 weeks, and you will see that this is happened with all the software in the market, with all the software in the market, because all the software use these strategies, and all the software put the client in the same price into the market and put him out in the same price out of the market. The big players will see they will work against this strategy and will kill the strategy. And this means that the EA, the software from these papers cannot work more. You will lose your money. Okay? This is the big problem of all the software in the market. For this, when you look for software in the market, you see two kinds of software. One kind, it's not working. You pay, you put, it's not working. And the second, it's working for a little time, and after he stopped working, he stopped making profit for you. And this is the reason why. Okay, our software is different because we don't use this kind of strategies, because we know when we show us in the market with strong movements, the market will go against us and will kill us. So we cannot work like this. And like Mark told you, we created this software in the last 7 years because it is very difficult to put a lot of people in the market and put him in a different price in a different price out. So we made this software that we are selling here. Make this, but how can you make this? It's really simple. When you know, it's really simple. We don't go with the price, and we don't go against the price. Our strategy is correlation. What does this mean? We use here a currency pair like this, Euro USD, and we look what is going on in this currency pair. So here, for example, I can see the currency pair goes up. So let me see how many points he goes up. It goes up here, 1,300 and let us say 1,350 points. He goes up very strong. And now the traders know when Euro USD will go up, other currency pair will go down. A currency pair who is in the correlation with this pair. I give you an example. USD, JPY. This is a currency pair who goes against Euro USD in the most of the time. The probability is 80 of 90% that this will be happened. So let us see. Here on 21 of September, you can see here, it goes up 1,350 points. Okay? What was happened in USD JPY? 21 of September, look here. This currency pair in the same time goes down, and he goes down for 2,660 points. This means he goes a double strong down than this, 1,350, and here a down of 2,650. This means the difference of this down and this up is 1,300. Here you can see. Let me see here that we put correctly. Just a moment. So here you can see directly 21, and now let me show you here. 21. You can see here. Here is the up and here is the down. Okay? So this is like our robot is working, our software is working. We don't work on this up and don't work on this down. We work in the correlation of these two currency pairs. When he goes up and he goes down, in the difference of the strong of down and up. The difference of these two trends is 1,333 points, and exactly in this price channel we are working and we make trades: buy, sell, buy. Okay, so we don't have the risk of strong movements like Mark told you. Okay, we don't have the risk when the price go down very strong, when the price go up very strong, because it's not important for us. The Brexit was very strong for us, was beautiful. We make a lot of profits. Okay, because we only work in the difference of two currency pairs, and we not do this with only one currency pair. We do this with 20 currency pairs, and we make 10 groups. We group every time we group two currency pairs. So 2 more 2 more 2 more 2, 10 currency pairs, 10 currency groups with 20 currency pairs. So the risk is it's very slow, because when 3 or 4 correlations don't work, this means when the price in one currency pair goes down, in the other also goes down and not up. So we will lose money. Okay. But this is not a problem, because we have a lot of groups, and all the time we make a big group. This means we take this little group, and when this little group may make a profit of, for example, 3%, so we will close all trades and will open a new cycle. When the next group makes 3%, we will close and make a next sale. But what is happening when this group don't make profit? This group will go down and make negative, make $100 negative. This is not a problem, because we have other groups that make profit for us. So the risk with this kind of strategy, it's very slower than with this strategy with the tenants, to work with the tenants. And the next point, and this is very important, the next point, everybody who uses this software goes in another point in the market and goes out in another part. This means when Mark, when Mike, when we combine now, okay, we make a countdown, 3, 2, 1, and we press the start button, and we will see who goes in what price into the market. It will be happen, 3, 2, 1, press. And now I can see that Mark goes in other price. It will be 3 seconds, 5 seconds after the software will open the trades for him. For me, can take 10 seconds, 15 seconds. For Mike, can take 1 minute. Okay, because we have our own indicator that we are created. Okay, and this indicator don't exist on the market. It's our. Nobody has this indicator. And when the indicator tells, the software from Mark tells, now you can open, he will open. This can be in 10 seconds, in 1 minute. No, doesn't matter, you know. And everybody goes in a different price into the market and out of the market. And for this, we don't move the price. For this, the big players don't see us and will work against us. Okay? And now a very important thing. Normally, the companies who work with softwares, who work with Forex trading and all this stuff, they tell you, oh, okay, please, you can invest money, but you must invest in our company. So you come, you don't know me, you see the company, but you don't know what is happening behind. And you take your money, invest in this company, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, invest in this company, but you really don't know what is happening at the rise behind this company. With us, it's different. We only a software company. We will sell you the software. We will give you a service pack. This means all the updates, everything that you must know about the market, all this kind, we will provide you. Yeah, you must pay nothing. We have an analyst and trader team. behind, and these analysts and traders will look all the time at the software and all the time in the market. And when something is happening on the market that our parameters from the software don't work very nice, so we make updates that and make a fine tuning, I will say, and we'll make the parameters a little bit more up or down. And this update we will give you. Yeah, and you must pay nothing for this. You have a lifetime license that you pay one time, and after this you must pay nothing more. Okay, we will give you PDF how you can open your own trading account, how you can put your MetaTrade for working, how you can put your software in your MetaTrader, how the software works, everything we will give you, that you know what is happening, that you know how you can work with this. And one time you press the start button, this full automated software will make everything for you. You have the whole control. You can stop, start, you can put money, can take money whenever you want, okay? In the broker, you can work with credit card, with bank transfer, with Neteller, with Skrill, with all the things that you know, with all the payment methods that you know, okay? So this product is really different, and we have a bad point. The bad point is that this strategy that we use is not so powerful like the other strategies. We have a middle and long-term strategy here, how I told you with the correlation. This means we don't make the profit like the others. The others have profit with 10, 20, 30% months for 1 month, for 2 months, and after this they will broke your account. We don't have this. We have 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8% months. We have up to 150%, but 150%, it's a great year. I think this is not normal. This is not normal. Normal is 30, 40, 50, 80, 90%. This is normal, okay? So our strategy is not a strategy that you look every time, all the day, yes, into the graphic and think, where is my profit? You don't must do this. You can look here one time week, one time 2 weeks, one time in the month, and you see the difference. You see the profit coming. But day for day, you don't need to look. A middle, long-term strategy. Okay? And the other thing, all time, look here, all the time, this software is not beautiful to look how he works, because he worked in cycles, how I told you. He closed trades from a group, from a currency group. In this moment when he closed, he opened exactly in the same second he opened the next cycle. This means you will see all the time, yes, the amount here negative. All the time negative, negative, negative. But this is not important for you. Important for you is this amount here, equity. Equity means what is netto in your account that you can take out. Okay? Let me show you this account. Let me show you this account. This is a 10,000 euro account. You can see here that we started on 19th of August 2016. So it's more or less how much time? More or less for 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Let us say 6 weeks, and we started with 10,000. Okay. Let us see how the balance is now. The balance is now 11,183, but this is the brutto balance. We must put off here 28 euros is in negative in open trades. Let me show you. Here you can see the open trades. All these trades are open. All these trades are open. Okay? These are the open trades. And all these trades are 28 euros. And these 28 euros, you must make minus this amount. And this is the netto that you have. This is what you have in money in your account. So you put 10,000, and at the moment, these people here have 11,154. This means 1,154 euros in profit in 7 weeks. In 6 weeks. 11.54% in 6 weeks. Okay. So, and now I will show you the best, and this explained for you, because we need so many time to create everything how is today. Because now I can show you that this robot works also with a mini account, with an account for forex trading. This amount is it's a joke, 1,000 euro. He works with 1,000 euro. This don't exist on the forex market. This is really a joke. Normally the people put 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, 500,000. With 1,000 you make nothing in this market. So, but let me show you what you can make with our software and 1,000 euro in this market. Only to show what is possible. So let us see here. We need a little bit time. Okay, now he changed. So here you can see this account started on 3 of August 2016 with 1,000 euros. Okay? And now let us see how is the account now. At the moment, the account is on 1,165, 3 of 8. So we have more or less 7 weeks on this account. 1,165 brutto, but we have open rates 45. So our liquidity at the moment, equity is 1,119. This means 119 euros profits in 7 weeks. So it's like 11.92%, more or less 12% profit in 7 weeks with a 1,000 euro account, with nothing money in this strong market, in this high risk. This is the biggest financial market in the world. The most volume of money are in this market. Go in this market is 1,000 euros. This is a joke, but it works. You see here, it works fine. Okay, so when I look at this, yes, when I say I will make money in this market, when you go with 1,000 euro in this market, you make money, Mas. It's clear you make a little money. But when I go with 10,000 and I make 3, 4, 5, 6% months, so this means I make 300, 400, 500, $600 or euros monthly. And I do what? I do nothing. I take my software, put in my own account that only I have access. I make what I want. I stop, I start, I take money, I put money whenever I want. You know? This is what you do and nothing more. And for this, you earn every month. Oh, you earn the whole year. Let us say this, because we can have months that you don't earn money. We can have months that you lost money. But in the total of the year, you always will earn money. Okay? So when you have some questions for the product, please ask me.
Oh, wow.
Nobody asked nothing.
Where can I get the product?
you cannot get the product.
But people know the fight,
Well, you know, actually, there is a question that I'm not sure if you got the answer to it yet, Ralph. People, of course, will be able to trade in different currencies. Will they need the equivalent of 1,000 euros in that currency, or will they be able to do, say, 1,000? If they live in Canada, they can do 1,000 Canadian. I'm not sure if you got the final answer for that yet.
Good question. Yes, I don't have. I know Euro and USD. It's possible. For the other currencies, I must ask really. But I will write here, and after I will give you the answer. Okay.
Okay, that'd be great. So US, right now we can trade US and Euro at $1,000 each.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And the other thing is, if we can do Canadian, and you know, it's not 1,000, would they be able to do the equivalent, you know, if you could check that. So whatever the €1,000, you know, maybe it's 1,200 Canadian.
Yes.
So at least we can find out if the, you know, maybe we can.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Okay, I will ask what kind of currency and what amount when we use other currency. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That would be excellent.
Okay. Some more questions? Nobody want to speak with a charming guy.
Well, you know, guys, I just want to make a real quick statement here. If you just looked at all that stuff and went, "Oh my God, I didn't understand a thing that guy said,"
Yes.
it's okay, because now you know that they know what they're doing, and all you have to know is to be able to push a button. And once beyond that, you don't ever have to know. But the big point is that we are not seen in the market, so we're not going to get shut down. And the only other one thing you may want to bring up, Ralph, is eventually, not in the near future, but at some point, you guys are going to protect us and say, okay, we have enough, we're going to stop.
Yes, we will close the system. This is sure. After the time that we see when what is happens when we see that we cannot separate the clients on different prices to go in and out of the market, when we see that a lot of people go in the same price in the market because there's really much of people, so we must stop, because this will be very dangerous for everybody. And when we can see that this is happened, we will stop. We
So
don't need always new clients to make money.
right, exactly. That's the beautiful thing. We don't have to keep bringing new people. We can, of course, from the trading accounts. So basically, you're going to actively monitor this to make sure that we stay protected, and that's
Yes.
a good thing to know.
This is our work. This is our work. Okay.
I think that wraps it up. Mike, you're up, buddy.
Okie dokie. Perfect. Thank you, Ralph.
Thank you.
So let me turn on the camera quick to say hello. Does it work? I somehow can't see my. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Hi and hello from my side. Another German-speaking guy, but I'm Swiss, so I hope you guys will understand me tonight. An amazing product, and Mark mentioned it already. The whole, or basically the concept from building the network is based on the product. The product is definitely our star, because without not any substantial product, there's no long-term business. And that's why I guess it was important tonight as well that you guys see the foundation of the product, the working product, a trading software that is working and will be updated, monitored 24 hours and so on, because we want to be here for a long term. So we came to stay, basically. And that's definitely an important message. The other thing is what I'm fascinated about. I'm not the technical guy. I'm not the trader, but exactly what Ralph said at the end. It's easy, and it will be easy for the clients. You just do basically a couple clicks. You press start and let your MetaTrader run. I already, by the way, do this. I can monitor it on my WhatsApp, sorry, on my iPhone. I want to say you got the MetaTrader 4. You see it is here. I can open it up. I see my trades. I see, for example, the monthly trades, etc., etc. So modern technology, I don't know if you can guys see this or not, is making it happen. If you want to, you can monitor basically your account 24 hours a day. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm just looking once, maybe a week in it and have a look at it, because you have to see it for at least, let's say, 6 to 12 months. Then in terms of the company, or the whole concept, what I don't get me wrong, I'm doing network marketing since about 15 years. I I probably cannot do anything else. That's the other thing. But I'm pretty happy with what I had in the past. But the first time I can say it's a real product that I think it's a product that everybody can use. And I meant, don't get me wrong, I don't say that other companies do not have useful products, but sometimes you really have to think, do I really need this or not? And here, I definitely can say I need it because we have 3 ways of making money here. Basically, imagine your account will grow up to, let's say, 100,000. You will make yours 40, 50, 60, 70, whatever % a year. That's residual income. If it grows to 200,000, whatever, you can calculate it for yourself. We have sorry, I will turn this off here. We have an amazing opportunity. Mark, I don't know if you want to share your screen, or shall I share my screen in terms of compensation plan again? Because I think you have the newest version.
Well, what I have, hold on, let me pull it up.
So you can pull it up quick.
Yeah, I've got the, hold on. And just one thing, real quick, there was a question and Ralph answered it in the chat, but it may actually be worth saying regarding news announcements and things like that. Yeah, if you want to read it.
Sure, I just read it. I can answer you that as well. The more movement in the market, the better for our system, because we do not go with the trend or against the trend. The correlation means we want that one currency pair is rising and the other one is sinking. So depends a little bit on the news. I don't know if Ralph's still on or not, but from my understanding, the more movements, the better. So news in terms of whatever news are coming out should not have a big effect.
Actually, Ralph said, and I love his answer, he says, strong news like FOMC are very good for a strategy.
Exactly.
Where stronger are the correlations, better will be the profits. So it actually helps us, which is awesome.
Correct. You still can basically stop it for whatever, for the period if you think you don't want to risk anything. But always keep in mind, if it's working in a cycle, and if you shut it off, then you probably throw out some minus position as well. And Mark, can you let us maybe go into this. You said everything perfectly. Thank you for your presentation. I don't think we have to do it too long. I just want to go on 2, 3 things. I don't know if everybody is familiar with network marketing, but the compensation plan, if you really understand it, it's unique. And what I like about it's fair and it's transparent for everybody. Fair in terms of what do you have to do usually, let's say in other MLM companies, in order to make real money. You have to get to the top. You have to get the top ranks in order to max out the compensation plan in terms of the percentage you can earn on the commissions. And here, if you understood the plan, everybody has the same basically conditions. You maxing out your compensation plan from day on, because it pays out from the maximum it can pay out. It pays out on 12 levels from down. If the system looks down to up, we don't have to explain that, I think, in details. But I want to tell you, it's for sure more than a traditional compensation plan in terms of what you get in the beginning. And it's definitely very fair, because the only qualification you have to do is one time. In order to qualify for the matrix bonus, you only have to sponsor 3 people direct, and with their product, of course, and your own product. And that's basically, if you look at it and compare it to other compensation plans where you have to stay active and do a lot every month, that's okay too. I don't say it's wrong. It's just, in my opinion, a very fair compensation plan for everybody, not only the leaders, for basically the somebody who want to make an income on the side. He can work the plan. The more he does, the more money he makes. But it's not dependent on reaching the highest rank. in order, let's say, to get the highest percentage. And if you look at the numbers you see here, it's still pretty good, I would say, in terms of what you can earn. And even if you don't have, let's say, the money in for opening up your own broker account, you can earn it very easily. You can make whatever, a couple thousand in definitely the first month if you take the business serious. And the magic in this business is actually nothing else than 3 by 3. You mentioned it, Mark, getting 3 people in, help them to get their 3. For sure, if you do more, the better, but it's not really complicated. A 3 by 3 is, if you concentrate only on 3 by 3 and do the next and do the next and do the next and help them, you want duplication, then you get into those numbers you see here. And that means you can easily make money to fund your own broker account. And I know we're still in pre-launch, definitely. But for the big leaders underneath you, I mean, have a look at what's happening with 6,000, 20,000, and so on people. It's getting interesting. And keep in mind, maybe it's now a software or the software we use, the basic software, but there are more products in trading area that we can put in. So it will be not a one-time earning. And I don't know, Mark, if you have the other slide about the residual income. What I meant before, still in pre-launch. That means the residual income will start on November.
Give me a second.
No problem. I will explain it a little bit. And why we are in pre-launch is because the company needs a little bit of time together with the broker to prepare some things in the main back office, because the website you will see, you see already now, is the pre-launch website and will be the sales funnel in the future. And the .com domain is not online yet. You will see an amazing back office there with all kinds of tools in it. But that's one point. The other thing is everybody has time to make money in order to open up their own broker account. And the goal is definitely to get to 20,000 paid partners, clients, until November 1st. So imagine half of it will open up their broker account, fund their broker account. We will all start with a nice residual income. And that residual income was basically what beside the product, what drives me is because everybody who's in network marketing knows to get residual income. Everybody wants that passive, real residual income where you can maybe chill out somewhere, go to the beach and go maybe on vacation or whatever. Not in the beginning, but after a while. But mostly what happens if you do it, you can have a look at it, how your income will decrease again because people do what do you do. So the interesting thing here is if you look, for example, if you have a team of, I don't know how strong you guys are, of 2,000 people, you do around 6,500, 7,000.
Well, that's cumulative, right? Because it's 6.5 plus this level, plus this level, plus that level. Just to point out.
Yeah, but that's based on an average of about €2,000 funding of a broker account. So let's maybe have a look a little bit in the future and think what will happen in 6 months, in 12 months. What do people do if they like the product and if it works? And it works, like you saw before, they probably will put in a little bit more money. And let's say the average will not be 2,000, it will be 10,000. Then it will be 5 times more. So you can multiply the number there by 5. And that's pretty strong. If you look maybe, let's say in a year, in 2 years, and the number grows up to 15,000, 20,000 average, it will be 10 times more. And this only, or let's say it increases without your team is growing. For sure your team will grow, and we have grown, no question about that. But what I want to say, in which company or which, let's say, concept you can basically expect that your residual income is increasing without not building the team. And that's a very, very amazing and powerful concept. I see somebody is doing his hair there. Good.
Doesn't realize the camera's on.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just going to say, Mike, where do I sign up again?
Exactly. So, because keep in mind the combination, the whole concept is built on residual income, and that's what gives you the freedom. I'm not talking about money. Money is whatever people do with money, but without money, it's the world is not functioning. So, but the residual income in terms of real passive income to really have your time freedom, do whatever, get more education for your kids, have more travel. Sorry, just want to talk German. Do more traveling, whatever your interest, your focus is on. But keep in mind, build your bank up in your own account. Let's say to whatever 100K, 200K, 300K. Get the numbers. 30%, 40%, 50, 60% a year. What you get out on residual income. Build the matrix. We're all the first. I mean, timing. In network marketing to really hit the high numbers. Timing is essential. It could be better. We didn't even start yet. And we have the possibility to get the part of the profit share or the broker fees from all the trades. And that's pretty strong. So the combination of it is what I like. And the company is stable. The people behind it are great people, very big-hearted people. It's not only money. The goal is here really to do something that is fair, transparent, it's honest, where people can have a safe home, without not worrying, is the company there tomorrow? We don't have any risk. We don't do any, don't get me wrong. You mentioned before something, we don't do anything that depends on whatever monthly fees or what goes in and out. We have a value, that's our product. We have a value that goes into the compensation plan, and everything else comes through the trades. So everything is clean. And for me, the best what I saw the last couple of years, or probably the whole 18 years in this case. Yes, what time is it? Are we still?
We're just 4:12.
Okay. It's an hour. So maybe, guys, do you have any questions about compensation plan strategy? What will happen in let's say the next future? I don't know who many of you are here that will come to the UK on the 14th and the 15th. That will be very important because we do a live event there. If you have contacts in Germany, we do the tour starts on the 6th in Stuttgart, 7th in Mannheim. Oh, that probably doesn't say anything to you. We do a little tour through Germany, and then we come to the UK. And wherever you guys are, we can do the same there. We can do a little bit live events and so on.
Mm-hmm. So Mike is going to be in UK on the 14th and the 15th. We've already got, I believe, 4 time slots set up. And we'll be putting out free tickets just so you can register, because it's going to be limited seating. So we'll definitely get that done. And yeah,
exactly. Just a second, guys. Just 5 seconds. I just have to get.
Okay, no problem. Does anyone have any questions meantime while we're waiting for Mike? Feel free to jump in. You can unmute your mic or type it in the chat, whatever you prefer. Everyone's quiet. Even Gary's quiet. That's unusual.
Very, very unusual.
Hey everybody, how is everyone?
Oh, there he is, Gary. Hello.
Hello Karen, you alright?
I'm good, thank you. I have a question. Has this been recorded?
Yes, it's being recorded.
And where would we get the link for it once it's finished?
I imagine they will host it somewhere, I'm guessing. Is that right, Mike?
I never did a recording with it. Yeah, I think it's somehow recorded in the back office. I will check it. I can download it and put it on a YouTube link or so. No problem.
Okay, that'd be great. It may save direct to your computer too. So yeah, we'll get that out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, hi guys. Hi Mike.
Hi, Gary. How are you doing?
How are you? You all right?
Very good, thank you.
Well done, Mark. Great presentation. Exciting times ahead. We've got a lot of work to do. Mark told me about this opportunity a week ago. I haven't slept since then. Building my team. I've got to catch up with some phone calls. I think I'm close to 200 sign-ups, so I've got to make sure they follow through and buy the license. But I've been so excited about getting the numbers and getting it out there. To be honest, I'm only just starting to learn this in full. When Mark told me about the opportunity, I didn't understand it. I trust Mark, and I said, "Look, I'll crack on and I'll work it out later." But everything's fallen into place perfectly, and it's a great opportunity. And I'll look forward to seeing you on the 14th and 15th. So if you need me to do anything,
Me too.
yeah,
Let's fill up
lovely.
the place.
I will.
I know you will. I know you will.
Yeah, no, it's really good, really good opportunity. I don't think everyone really understands this opportunity just yet, so that's our work to get done.
Yeah, it took a while to make click here too, but if you understand the whole picture, especially when we start, will be for sure a lot easier because everybody see and gets their own broker account, you know.
Oh. I
But
think
it'll
where
be
people,
amazing. No doubt about that.
yeah, I think where people will really see this opportunity. I'll give you an example. I've got a direct, and then I have Jeanette who's on the call who bought her license, and then also bought a referral that had a license, that bought a license. And so what is, you know, my direct has just totally forfeited commissions. I don't even think they realized that they would have got commissions. So you got matrix earnings, right? Because literally, if you have your 3 people, every time a purchase takes place, anywhere underneath you, again, whether you brought them in or someone else, I mean, just look at the chart, right? 1250 minimum. Right now, I got more. I got 3750. Why? Because there were people not qualified. So I think the biggest thing to know is just get your 3 people qualified. Everybody can do that.
Yeah.
And you start duplicating that through the levels. I mean, you're going to have excited, pumped up people making money, and then they're going to have the money for the trading. So
Mark,
it's just,
there was a question from Ram and somebody else, Jeanette, about November 1st. Was that the question? If when the official start will be? Then yes, November 1st. We do a little opening in Germany. I know that's maybe not the closest one, but we started in Germany, so we have there. So far, the biggest team, UK is close behind us, so we can do one there too. But for you guys, we would do like a grand opening in Germany. So you're all welcome to come to this event. And if we would have some German speaking, Mark is definitely coming to translate from German to English, right?
who? What? I missed that. I'm just being asked a question, and I had a conversation with my direct Peter. So Peter, actually the slide isn't wrong, but what it is, I'll just quickly. I am sharing my screen still. I take it, right? So Peter, in terms of the monthly income behind the 150, oh right, it's not 150 monthly, and we did. That's why I redid the slide here. This is a
It's a
one-time
earning.
earning. However, one time multiple times, right? On your first level, you've got
It
3.
was wrong from the translation from German
Yes,
to
yes,
English, but it will be corrected, and I hope it should be finished in tomorrow
right.
or the next couple of days. Because the guy who was doing all that, he was sick, he had the flu,
Gotcha.
and was a little bit
Yeah.
off. Let's say it this way.
But you know, if you filled up your matrix, and let's say it took you 3 years to do it, right? I mean, do you realize Look, if we
It's
just
a lot of money.
if we add up all the columns, that's almost $10 million, right? Now, and again, that's not you doing it all. That's your three getting their three, getting their three. So, what if you did half of that? What if you did a quarter of it, right? What we're showing here is the potential. It's very, very, very doable over time if everybody works the business. See, that's a key, right? How many businesses have we actually put our name on the line for? How many businesses have we come together, and we haven't had anywhere near the potential that I see here in terms of purchasing robot and then doing the trading. It's wow.
Yeah, if you
Right?
would say if you do 10% of it, you would have almost $1 million. If you put that into the trade, even if you only do 30-40% a year, perfect.
Yeah.
That's it. And it's on your own account.
Exactly. And see, we're not painting pie in the sky here. We're just showing what's very, very doable. And like you say, if we, there's a potential. There's what you can do. The harder you work, the more you're going to get. Right, Gary?
Oh, yes.
Nothing is for free. The same here. It is like it is. Hey guys, we got another meeting soon.
Yep.
Do you have any more specific questions?
The trading does begin November 1st. That is
Was
correct.
that the question? Yes, the trading begins November 1st in probably about 10
The
days.
VIP clients can start now. For VIP, we can start now. We have some VIP clients that are starting last week and this week.
Great. Okay.
But we will prepare probably, Ralph, now in about 14 days. Everything will be in the back office, how to open up your broker account, how to do it, what to do, and so on. So people have enough time to prepare before November 1st.
Hold on. Clarifying that question. Yes, absolutely. You buy your EA now. Why?
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, there are people in my matrix missing out on commissions simply because they didn't get 3 people qualified. I strongly recommend, because it's only going to take 1 or 2. And by the way, we should put this out there. They are going to clear the matrix last day of October. If you've not either purchased a robot or sold a robot, then they don't want the matrix cluttered up with free positions. So therefore, make sure you have that robot, because you could find yourself near the top of someone's matrix, and overnight you're gone, and you'll sign up again, and you'll be levels down. So make sure that you get yourself qualified so that you remain in the matrix. And again, guys, I think that's brilliant. A lot of companies just leave you there in a dead position, taking up space, and even though it's compressed, you still see these dark spots all over your matrix. So I love the fact that you guys are going to clear that out and make room for new people to take those spots.
Correct. Because to be honest, why do you want to keep a spot if you're not purchasing the software and use the product? So it doesn't make sense.
Yep.
Okay, guys.
Lovely.
Then,
well done, everyone. Nice to meet you, Mark.
For your time.
Well done, Mark.
And we see each other soon, there, Gary.
Yeah, London. I'll get some fresh beers in for
London is
you.
calling.
It certainly is. I'll have the 400 signed up by then.
The 400 paid ones, right?
Paid ones, 50 grand. I'll start it off with
I can
100.
shake your hand, but we make a bet, Gary. If you do it, I will bring you a nice surprise. You will see.
All right, I'll work on it.
You have your word. And my word.
Okay. Such success for everybody.